Hi, I'm Kitty Caracciolo, and I am here today to show you how to apply PanPastel to flower petals. I don't claim to be any expert by any means, but I sure have had a lot of fun learning how to use these pastels, and I hope that my demonstration here today will be helpful to you. I start by applying a little bit of yellow to my pink flower petal. I just want to get it up a little because I'm going to be blending in additional color, and I don't want everything just to be all blended in the same here. I'm adding some dark pink. Then I'm going to blend these two in together in just a minute. You can see the yellow is sneaking through under that pink, yet we still have the effect. I'm just going to add a little bit more pink here. I'm going to add a bit of a brighter, darker yellow green in here as well. I'm going to finish just by adding a little bit more. Don't be afraid to get your fingers on this. You can't hurt it, and it washes right off. The main thing is just play with the tools, play with the pastel, and you may not get it exactly the way you want it the first time, but it is fun to do, and you will be able to make it the way you want it if you just practice a little bit. I'm going to show you how I added a few of the dots to the petal to give that appearance that lilies have of just some markings on their petals. I used a dark red Copic marker to do that. Well, even though I'm here to show you how to apply PanPastel to flower petals, I also thought that while we were at it, I would show you how I use this loop tool to add dimension to the petal. I'm using the loop tool on the molding pad from the Sizzix accessory toolkit. It's really, you see how easy it is. You just run this tool right down the middle against the pad, and it gives you that natural appearance for your flower petal. I'm going to quickly show you how I molded the calyx, and I'm also going to show you how I add some definition to the leaves with the leaf tool and the leaf pad. This is a wonderful tool. If you don't have the Sizzix accessory toolkit, you're really missing out because it makes working with the flowers and the foliage really easy. I have the stamen here, and I added a color to the tip ends with the same Copic marker that I added the little freckle marks onto the petals. I'm going to show you how I twist it around the end of my tweezers, and I'm going to add a little bit of glue. Normally I don't use it with my finger, but today I am, just to make it quick and easy. Turn it, and this is going to be inserted down inside the flower after it's assembled. I'm going to assemble the flower. I'm using Crafter's Pick, the Ultimate Glue, to assemble my flower. It holds really well. It does take a little bit of time to dry, but it doesn't show when you're through. I have a little blob of glue over there on the side, and I am holding, I'm holding the calyx in place here with the pick end of my leafy tool liner. I'm going to apply the petal every other one, and then we'll come back in and fill in. There's 6 petals. Don't be afraid to add enough glue because it does dry clear. I just hold it in place for a second. Then I'm going to go around and fill in. Oops. Sorry, I'm saying whoops so much, but that's the way it goes here. Okay, we finish this. I may be adding a teeny bit more glue than I normally would, and that probably has to do with video nerves, but I think you guys can stand it. I'm going to take the flower now and I'm going to place it in this little flower pot cup. Susan had these made specifically so you could put your flower in, and as the glue dries, it holds it in place so that it doesn't fall back. While the lily is still in the flower pot, I'm going to add the stamen in, and I'm going to hold it in place long enough to be sure that it's stable and that it'll stand up before I let it go. So there you have that right now. I'm going to let this dry. I applied some glue onto the bottom of the lily, and for right now, instead of putting it on a card, I'm going to just attach it here onto this little piece of cardstock. Oops. You can use the tweezers to roll these leaves back. I am almost more successful doing it with my hands. Now I'm going to just go in and apply the foliage around just to make it look natural. You can do whatever you like. Don't want it to be all even because nothing is even. Just apply one more little piece of foliage down here. There you have it. It's not quite dry, so it's opening up a little bit, but you have the idea, and now you know how to apply PanPastel to flower petals, and don't just use it for that because there's many other things that you can do with it. I hope this has been helpful to you, and thank you so much for watching my video.